Hello and guten Tag, my name is Max, this is Make and Modify, and to start things off we will build something simple but useful, these helping hands. So let's start with the arm assembly. What we will need for this is 3/8 of an inch flexible pipe. You can find them on eBay. I've put some links to these down in the description. Also you need some alligator clips. Links for these also in the description. Some heat shrink. Then you will need some zip ties. These are leftover pieces, work totally fine for this. And what else will you need? Well, some of these, these are adapter pieces and 3D printed. Links also in the description. Let's start. First we will have to take off the nozzle of this pipe. This is not that easy, but the easiest way to get them apart is bending them like you wanted to break them and pull a bit, and then they get off. So put the tube aside. We only need the nozzle for the first part. First put on the heat shrink. You put it in, snap it off, put in another bit, again snap it off. So get yourself a lighter and just heat it up as usual. So, okay, here we are. Next, how to get this in there? Well, the way I came up with is take your zip tie, put it through the hole, and then, as you might see, yes, this won't fit through there and will hold it in place. So then we take our nozzle, put it over here, still have our zip tie here, and then we put the hole first and put this in here. So now we can take something to push in this piece of plastic, and the only thing left to do is to secure it with a zip tie. So we take this leftover piece, cut off the head, and we only need the head, and then we fit it over here and push it in, then pull to get it snug, put it back in, and well, yes, okay, so now we have it. Fits together nice, still able to rotate around 100 degrees, 180 degrees. Cut off the excess, and now the hardest part of this is to fit these back together. You can do this if you have enough force, but if you can't get these together, for this purpose I've made a little tool. There are these two pieces and some clips. Put this down here, put this on like that, and good to go. First part. Second part, it's this one. Put it again, clip on the clip, and yes. And then you have to put this into the vise and clamp it together, and then just move it a bit. For this purpose, let me grab a little crappy vise I've left over here. Now, as you can see, you can push these together. Please print these with maximum infill, 100% or 90 or something like this. And then if it's under load, you can just push a bit and then it's together. Go to the side. And there you have it. That was the hardest part of the assembly. This is a quick run through of my modeling process. If you want me to make an actual Fusion 360 tutorial, let me know what you would like to see down in the comments. Basically, I drew up my basic shape, rotated it around its center axis, and then created some circles to cut away. In the past I used to model in SolidWorks, but was a bit limited by the student license I had, and so I moved to Fusion 360. It's free for students and hobbyists, so give it a try. Here I used the shell command to hollow it out and then used the thread tool to create the threads. For pipes we have to set the type to BSP and the size to 3/8. Also important to check the model checkbox or the threads won't appear in our final STL. All the printing files will be linked down in the description. The model was sliced with Simplify 3D with 0.2 mm layer height and 20% infill, and then printed with some no-name PLA. So here we are with our printed part and our 3 pipes. Let's assemble this. I've done nothing to the threads of this print, just printed it and works perfectly, as you can see. If it does not work for you, maybe your calibration, extrusion calibration is a bit off. So here are our new helping hands. As you can see, I screwed it on a piece of wood, but you could also screw it directly to the table, whatever you like. If you think this video was helpful or you enjoyed watching it, consider giving me a thumbs up or even subscribing. So happy printing and see ya!